Meme coins have emerged as a separate category within the crypto sphere. Just like DeFi and NFTs, their combined market cap surpassed $85.28 billion, with a 24 hours trading volume spiking up to a whopping $28.57 billion. As of this video, with this hype-fueled sector reaching such astounding numbers, meme coins cannot simply be ignored anymore. Two projects are currently dominating the meme coin category, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, but the real question is Shiba Inu coin dead? This question will be answered today, and we will also go through Michael Snowden's involvement with the Shiba Inu and Bitcoin. So stick around for that, because today's video will be fire. Shiba Inu appears to be making its way back up after the sharp slide over the past couple of sessions, reclaiming the key $0.00060 level, enjoying the somewhat bullish mood among investors. After market leader Bitcoin bounced back above the $30,000 mark, at the time of writing, the SHIB USDT is trading at around $0.00063. The emerging meme coin has gained almost 7% of its value since the previous session, but technicals indicate that this could be a temporary bounce, as the market sentiment remains the dominant factor driving moves in Shiba Inu at the moment, and there's no denying a cautious mood towards cryptocurrencies in general. Amid traders at the moment, the recent sell-offs driven by fear, owing to digital currencies coming under fire from regulatory authorities around the world, have caused many retail investors to run away from the market lately. In addition to the overall sentiment, a further increase in the Shiba Inu's token can be driven in case the online community, also known as Shiba Army, rallies and generates higher interest in trading SHIB in the coming days and weeks for a relatively new entrant into the crypto sector. The meme coin has the backing of a strong community of users online, with the subreddit for Shiba Army crossing 200,000 subscribers on the fundamentals side. With no new developments to report within the Shiba Inu ecosystem, the main point of interest remains the recently launched decentralized exchange, Shiba Swap. Although the total value locked within the decentralized exchange has dipped slightly to $1.43 billion to date, it still offers a great way for SHIB holders to profit and put their assets to use. Currently, Shiba Swap offers a way for users to exchange their SHIB tokens against other tokens within the ecosystem, including leash and bone, but the exchange also offers options for Uniswap version 2 LP and SLP token holders to earn bone bonuses on the platform. Edward Snowden, who catapulted to fame in 2013 as the whistleblower by uncovering the National Security Agency's massive surveillance program, has had a bittersweet relationship with blockchain. Snowden was employed as a computer intelligence analyst in the Global Communications Division at the CIA headquarters in Langley, Virginia. Since his explosive exposes, he has been granted political asylum in Russia. Snowden enjoys a massive following and participates in public debates by appearing in the news and through his social media handles. He makes it a point to put across his thoughts on various diverse issues. His recent comment on the Biden administration's $6 trillion stimulus plan, in which he termed it as good for Bitcoin, has garnered immense interest amongst the cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Of course, this is just one of the many instances where Snowden has spoken about Bitcoin. It would be best if you were an even bigger crook to calm the faceless shark. With everything helping his purpose, let's analyze his statements on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. Over the years, Edward Snowden has always been a fierce critique of government surveillance. According to him, governments around the globe are employing highly sophisticated surveillance and monitoring systems to sort through the massive public ledgers. Bitcoin's public ledger is nothing less than a jackpot for such governments, and that is why they often leave no stone unturned and use state-of-the-art monitoring techniques to keep an eye on it. To counter such intrusion into privacy, the most logical next innovation would be the evolution of private blockchain cryptocurrencies, like Zcash, which offer privacy by default. So basically, if such private blockchains aren't the norm in a couple of years, it will not be so because of lack of innovation or inability of technology. Rather, it will be due to the excessive regulation and stringent surveillance systems of government. Cryptocurrencies are here to stay, but not Bitcoin. Snowden sees critical flaws in Bitcoin's design, such as its transparency, security, transaction rate, and speculative tendencies, but Bitcoin's biggest structural weakness, as flagged by Snowden, is its public ledger, and if this is not addressed, it will lead to fading out of Bitcoin in the long term. That is because Snowden gives primacy to privacy over everything else. A public ledger is a record of every transaction in Bitcoin that is readily available to everyone. The existing mechanism of the Bitcoin blockchain is marred with balancing the recording of every transaction and simultaneously scaling its capacity to process these transactions. This balancing mechanism is incompatible with the idea of having an enduring and sustainable ecosystem for trade, because it is not feasible to have a lifelong history of everyone's purchases. Make these interactions available to everyone, and have that work out well at scale too. Bitcoin's inherent design permits the mining of new coins in a predetermined and at natural accelerating speed. Further, there is a cap of 21 million coins. Over half have already been mined, which nudges us to ponder that Bitcoin will soon become a fixed money supply with absolutely zero scopes for further growth or expansion. In an interview, Snowden points out that there is a minuscule difference between fiat money and cryptocurrencies. Apart from the fact that the fiat currencies derive their backing from the state, by comparison, Bitcoin's value is pegged to the finite supply of 21 million in its acceptance amongst people worldwide. Therefore, it can be safely inferred that Bitcoin has a minimal fundamental and intrinsic value, but has a highly variable speculative value. Based on genuine scarcity, Bitcoin is slow. Bitcoin's throughput is severely constrained by factors such as the size of blocks and on-chain scaling. Snowden claims that Bitcoin's transaction channel can handle only around 7 transactions per second. In contrast, payment gateways like Visa and MasterCard routinely process tens and thousands of transactions per second. This, according to Snowden view, has been a significant drawback and limitation present within the Bitcoin network, hence, to be valid for everyday transactions and decrease the associated costs of Bitcoin's blockchain, there is an urgent need to fix the glitches. With Bitcoin's Lightning Network and increase its throughput to a much higher level for Bitcoin to survive in the long run, there is an immediate need to address these critical issues and ensure that the users do not have to spend hours waiting for their transaction to go through and shelling out around $20 as transaction fees every time the network gets congested. Bitcoin is not compatible with the fundamental right to privacy. Snowden's complaint with Bitcoin revolves centrally around the fact that transactions done via Bitcoin are not private, as the ledger is readily available to everyone. He vehemently argues that it should be private by design. He believes that an open ledger is very harmful and fundamentally negates the idea and concept of private money that can be spent freely. The public ledger compulsorily makes the ledger of businesses open to all, including their competitors, which may ultimately lead to losing leverage. Combined with the issue of digital surveillance and the rise of authoritarian regimes across the globe, Bitcoin seems to be failing comprehensively on the privacy angle, as it is very vulnerable to correlation attacks that can dish out various personal details about a user. In extreme cases, it can reveal identities when user history is accessed through highly sophisticated surveillance systems. Further, he calls out the CIA to develop a tool that renders coin mixing operations outmoded by running a host of analyses on the public ledger. This aggressively stresses the fact that individual bitcoins could have a dirty history attached to them, making them less fungible. What could happen next? Cryptocurrencies are notoriously volatile, making it very difficult to predict what will happen next. This is why they are risky investments. Ejal Patel, CEO and co-founder at Mudrack, said, "Last week saw a bit of consolidation, with low trading volumes for the top cryptocurrencies. The volatility in prices seems to below both Bitcoin and Ethereum seem to be hovering around crucial support levels." The meme coin Shiba Inu has lately been among the favorites for the investors and traders after its listing in Coinbase. Dogecoin is currently witnessing a sell-off. The good news this week for the short-term traders is that the trading volumes have increased across the exchanges. It allows traders to place short-term swing trades. Regarding Shiba Inu, it's not over yet, for the coin as its Robinhood listing is still pending, with over 160,000 signatures and hidden Robinhood messages. As they stated, more cryptocurrencies are coming to the Robinhood platform. It is only a matter of time before Shiba Inu will get listed. So are you still holding Shiba Inu? Let us know down below. If you want to continue to learn about Shiba Inu, we have got 2 more videos waiting on the screen for you to check out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.